So this is a new product that honestly I have never seen before. So it is a brand new product. It's a limited time that they're having this out, and it's a microwave reheatable divided plate. So if you're looking for something that you can reheat in the microwave and have the chance of putting a lid on it, this is great. So it is divided into 3 sections. It's about the size, I would say, of a regular supper plate or dinner plate. The lid does need to come off when it goes in the microwave for reheating, but the lid is actually very flexible. I don't know if you can see how it bends. It's a very flexible lid actually, so it's much easier when it is flexible to get it on and off, but that won't allow for the extra heat. You also want to make sure the lid stays off if you're putting warm food in here. You want to make sure the food cools before you put the lid on, just to make sure that you don't warp your lid. So there also is handles, so it makes it easy to grab it. Also makes it easy when you go to pop it open. If the lid and the tab is close to each other from the bottom and the top, it makes it easier for you to push down on one and pull up on the other. So it is a nice size. It is divided. So the dimensions of this is 10 by 8 3/4 by 1.5 inch. So just to give you a rough idea of the size. So if you're interested in, knowing how much it fits, that gives you a better idea. It is nice. There is this little lip on the top as well. And this little lip here will actually stack with these little, I don't know if you guys can see the little feet on the bottom. There's little grooves on the bottom. And what that'll do is if you have more than one, you'll be able to stack them in your fridge, or if you're traveling somewhere in your cooler, without them completely sliding off. So it's not going to be completely rounded top for that reason. It does give you that little flat piece to make sure it's easier to stack. Also, when it comes to storing in your cupboard, I would suggest putting all the lids stacked on the bottom. Don't seal them closed when you're putting away your Tupperware. You want to make sure it's stored open, and then it lets the air move around your containers. So these will stack nice. You can put all the lids underneath, and these can stack on top. There is a little dip, so you can see this little rim does not reach up to the edge. So that'll make it easier when you're stacking them as well in your cupboard. They're not going to be slipping and sliding all over the place. And the reason that's there, so this is not meant to be liquid tight from one side to the next. And the reason they have to do that is when you put the lid on, you're pushing down to close the lid and get all the air out. So anything round is liquid tight. So it'll be liquid tight around the side, but it won't be liquid tight in between the sections. So if you do have something that's liquidy and it does spill over, it obviously can leak from one side to the next. So with these, you do want to actually put them still at 50% power. They're not designed for the high heat. It's not like a vent and serve or the stack cooker. It's like our Crystal Wave product. So you do want to put that in the microwave at 50% power when you're rewarming things, but this will be quick and easy for leftovers. You can divide up your plates ahead of time, portion things out, measure things out, and have your meals prepped and ready to go. These also would be safe in the freezer. You just do not want to warm them right from frozen right to the microwave. You want to let them defrost in between. So let's say you made up a meal and you wanted to freeze them for the week. Well, then you can freeze them and then just pull them out one at a time the night before and let it defrost, which would be great. Also great after Thanksgiving or turkey dinners or any leftovers like that. When you have a big gathering, you can actually put up your plate, dish up your plates together and have them ready to go. Your meat, potatoes, and your vegetables all in one container and quick and easy. So hopefully that helps. Those are the divided lunch plates and a reheated divided plate, and on for $13 for a limited time.